Hello, my name is Lori, and today I want to try to make a planner cover for my planner. This is a planner cover that I bought when I bought my Hobonichi planner for 2025, and I got one for 2026. So right now I plan on just using this cover for 2026. But I would like to try to make my own, just to see if I can do it or not. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to make a practice one basically that looks similar to this one, just one where I can just slide in the covers and nothing fancy. I don't even know if I'll do the pockets. I just want to see if I can just get the basic shape down. This is a real nice one. It has pin holders, and I don't think I'm going to put these on there. I just want to keep my first attempt really super simple. And this one has a pocket on the back, which I don't think will be very hard to add on, so I might do that. But basically I'll just start with just a simple book cover like back in the high school days. So let me just... Okay, let me get some fabric. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe this for the outside and this for the inside. Let me press. Well, my iron's not hot yet. I like these, so I'll make, this is just basically ribbon, so I can add that in easily. So I am going to just trace around the edge here. Uh-oh, I think my ink's, no ink. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. I think I got another pen. Let's see if this one has ink. I think this planner cover that I have, it is a Hobonichi brand. I bought it at the same time I bought my planner. I don't remember exactly how much it was. I think $15 maybe? I don't think that's a terrible price, actually. Yay! Okay, so I want to make sure I have it facing. Okay, that's fine. Cut this out. Okay, so I gotta leave, like, I don't want to, that's gonna have to be the stitch line, not the edge, because then it would be too small. Okay. So this would be the outside, and this would be the inside. And then I need to make the pockets so for the to go into. So that looks like it's 2 more pieces of fabric. So I would need to, I would say this one again. And I would need 2, because it's also 2-sided. I would need let's start out with 2 pieces. I don't know if I'll need 2 pieces exactly, because I can cut it in half or even fold it in half. So let's go And the cover was right under that. Okay, so I would need another this. So I never really used these pockets, and they're not very deep anyway, but I think the idea is to put like maybe credit cards in here or business cards. I tried putting in like some stickers in there, and they just really did not stay in there. They're not very deep. So this is just my first attempt, but what I'm thinking is to put something here, maybe a pocket on the side, but closes. And I'd also like to maybe try to put a pin, maybe pins in here, like a strip for pins to fit into. But let's just see if we can do this one thing first. Another thing I want to do, I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to put like 2026, maybe do some embroidery on there. Okay, so let me get this ironed. So there is, it feels like there is a interfacing of some kind in there. I don't think I'm going to put quilt batting. I want to put a piece of something a little bit stiffer. Hold on, let me see if I can find something. Alright, well I have this interfacing. It's not super thick. It does have some form to it. You know what I mean? So I'll just use this, and it's kind of shiny on the back, so I think it must be an iron-on. So what I'll do is iron this onto the fabric. Can you see the... Yeah, I'll iron this onto the fabric. It's a good place to start. Okay, be right back. Okay, I've ironed it on, but it's not sticking real good, so it's not exactly high-end stuff, but that's fine. I decided that this is the top, and I will sew these two pieces together, and then, but I will leave one side open so I can turn it inside out. Okay. I was just thinking that maybe I should also go ahead and sew these in also, but they would need to go inside here. I know we should go on the inside like that, and then when I turn it right side out, they'll be sewn in place. So let me do these first, and then that. So I have to press these. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I had to think about it for a second. So I'm just going to do this down the sides. I think that's too far away. Okay, let's try that. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that's close. So I just sewed down the edge there. And I'll do the same thing on this one. Okay, so then the book here has a space. What is that, about 3 fingertips away from the edge? So I guess I should do that. And I guess I'll attach it to this part. So let me identify the middle. Let me go press this. Okay, so I've identified the middle. Ah, look, that's not the middle. Well, it's not the middle of the design. I don't know about that. Let me try again. Hold on. So now I'm going to have to redraw my lines because it's no longer centered. So let's see here. It's not too far off. Hold on, I need more space. Be right back. It's only a little bit off. You see that? I think it'll be all right. Well, for the first go around, it'll definitely be all right. Oh, look, there's like a little corner. Well, I'll do that on the next go around. So that's the inside. So we want, here, let me do the overhead. Okay, so if that's the center, look at this. I didn't leave myself much room at all. You know, at this point, I don't know how important it is anyway. Okay, let me go press this again because I'm not going to be able to use that as the center. Okay, I keep telling myself, this is just for practice anyway. So we'll go like this, and these need to be like this, a little bit of a gap. So this side has a shorter pocket than this side. Well, that's good to know. Alright, so let me Okay. Let me get some pins. Okay. So it looks like the ribbon is actually sandwiched between the two pieces, so I need to remember to do that. Okay, let's see here. Dumb. Hold on. Push the wrong button. I've been experiencing with this, and the thread, I don't know if you can see this or not, but the thread keeps getting wrapped around the needle. And I don't like it. Let me do a little practice. Make sure it's stitching okay. Yesterday I was having some issues with it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see here. Right sides together. Let's see. don't know. Okay. And I decided this is the top right here. And this is the top right here, so we should go together like this. I'm nervous. Anybody else nervous? No, don't want that sticking out. That would be terrible. I guess if I mess it up, I just take it out. I got a seam ripper. It's fine. Oh no, almost forgot to leave an opening. Too close. That was too close. Okay. Oh my gosh. That would have sucked. I would be seam ripping something, wouldn't I have? Okay. The opening's pretty small. I think I should go ahead and close it and then make an opening on the side. Yes, that is what I will do. I completely forgot. And I even said it out loud. Remember to leave an opening. And I forgot. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I got a seam ripper or two. It's fine. Alright, so let me trim around the edges. Okay. The big moment. Look, it looks okay. Not too shabby for my first time. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I turn the iron on. Let's just do a quick check. Get on in there. Get on in there. So I put it on a pillowcase. Okay. There and there. I can't believe it. It fits. It wasn't so bad. So my ribbons are too thick, but it's fine for this practice go around. Okay, let me press it and then we'll stitch around the edges. We gotta close up this side over here too, of course. Ow, 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 ow. It's hot. So the book over there has these stitched down like this, but I think I'm just going to leave them up. I think I did it. I can't believe it, honestly. So I have seen some problems right off the bat. So you see all those frayed stitches? That's pretty terrible. And you can see my ink marks. So I need to use a disappearing ink type of ink. You know what I mean. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I can't wait to do the next one. I think the next one I'm going to try probably putting a pocket in here, and ultimately I want to do a zipper. That way stuff won't fall out, which is one reason why I didn't use the pockets a lot on the Hobonichi one, because I was afraid stuff was going to fall out. This is awesome. I'm really happy about this. Got threads. It's fine. Thank you very much. I hope you had a good time, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.